Welcome everybody to the Double R Podcast, episode 2.5. Had to reconstruct the last one, so this is 2.5 for you. I'm gonna let my co-host right here hop into the first topic. Go ahead and introduce them to this
real
situation.
Response of these situations. You know, the first person we're gonna get on is Kodak Black, you know, and his dumb choices in the brawl that he just recently did when 2 weeks before he was about to get into his court date, he got into his fight and he kicked the goddamn officer while he was in his fight. Officer didn't have nothing to do with it, but he still kicked it.
Which you don't know.
Yeah.
Now you speculating. Now you speculating.
Now I am.
Yeah,
like,
because
you know, but who knows? Like,
yeah,
you know, he probably
exactly.
picked with him, but still in his mind of the way how I feel like he should have never kicked the damn officer. You know what I mean?
True. But see, this the thing. And this is something I heard his DJ touch on, and he spoke on this recently. He said Kodak Black been in here smooth doing his time,
True.
No trouble. 2 weeks before it's time to get sentenced, all of a sudden he get into some type of jailhouse brawl that results in a CO getting kicked in the nuts. I believe it's a crazy exaggeration that immediately had to get surgery. That's something I don't believe.
Yeah, that's crazy. He had to go to the hospital, but you know, people need that money. You know, so
but it's just when you think about how long he's been in here, and then you think about all the other times Kodak been locked up. Why is this time when all the years are actually right above his head, hanging down low, that 2 weeks before court date sentencing, the CO is involved in a fight? But finishing your topic, that's just my take on it.
I understand that too. Like, who knows, like, what's going on, like, you know, what's the agenda
I don't trust
behind
cops.
all of that. I don't trust that, but
Cops,
COs.
You know, I don't trust
He been in jail
them.
for a while. You know, he went to jail at, like, before the Rolling Loud. They had picked him up, but you know, like, he had falsified on some damn guns, and you know, it came back to him, and supposedly, like, 2 of the guns are supposed to be linked to some goddamn shootings in Miami.
Oh no, that was no, I think that was a different incident.
Yeah, but
because I don't know if he actually got his guns, but he lied on federal documents, saying he had no pending felony charges.
He had 2 guns. He lied on 2 guns.
But did he actually was he able to get the guns?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and then he had 3. He had 3 guns, but it was 2 guns that he had lied on. You know, he had bought a 9mm handgun, a 380, you know, and a semi-automatic mini Draco. That's what he had got, you know. But he had lied about it, and then he had gotten some bull stuff. But whole thing I'm thinking about is Kodak.
Bullshit. What is bull stuff?
Bullshit.
Yeah,
you know, bullshit. You know, like, but
Come
shit.
on,
he got into some bullshit. But whole thing
like
I'm thinking about is like,
words.
What the fuck is Kodak Black thinking? You know, like,
Project
you're a millionaire.
Project Baby.
His name he's not a Project Baby no more. He
his
changed
head,
his name
still.
to Billy K. Capri. The only reason why he changed his name because he didn't want people to still think that he's the Project Baby. So, you know, he
all
changed
I see
his
is
name.
Project Baby.
No, his
when
name
I
is
see his
Billy.
dreads,
He's suburban now.
When I see his appearance, I think Project Baby.
His name is Billy. But
Every chance he get, he reminds us how much he preferred to be in the projects and on the
when he
block.
got out of jail, he was all quiet. Then, like, 2 weeks later, he's all on TMZ going all crazy and shit in the streets.
And I actually thought he was going to come out with a better attitude that time. He came out. It seemed like he was trying to move slow.
Yeah.
His business was intact. They was offering that dude crazy amounts for shows. Like, he had everything set up right that time.
Yeah.
It took a little bit of time for that projectness to just seep back in his veins, and he just went crazy after that.
Yeah, now he's looking at 8 years right now, you know, but
sentences in less than 2 weeks. So, you know what I'm saying?
On the real response with that, Kodak should stop acting stupid. But with that cop and going all the fucking surgery, that's bullshit.
That's extra.
That's
extra shit.
That's way extra. You just causing more lawsuits on Bill for no damn reason, you know. But
I just wish that, you know how, and this is the crazy thing, because you know how all these situations be going on in county jail, federal prisons, and we'll get the actual footage of shit going down, right?
Yeah.
Where's the footage? Where's the footage? Because they got cameras all through the facility. So if he really kicked this man, release the footage.
True.
Come on now. We didn't see footage of cops handcuffing. Remember, there was a video that surfaced a while ago where the CEOs.
Period. There's videos,
Exactly.
you know, in the damn
so where's it
cell.
at?
They can see that, you know.
And this That's a sign right there to let us know,
TMZ
this might be some janky gimmicks going on. You know what I'm saying? So they can railroad.
Just like how the lawyer
Kodak Black
says he don't never really say nothing. But this time he
Who said that?
Not his lawyer. That is his lawyer, right?
I don't know who his lawyer is. I know every time he get out, there's a bunch of white people around him. The one that
spoke on like it's kind of crazy that he did this.
Oh, that was actually his DJ.
Yeah, well, his DJ. He probably knows like just bull crap. Like this don't never happen, and damn,
Yeah, speaking of bull crap, I don't know why you keep censoring your words.
Because I like saying shit like that.
Speaking on bullshit, one of my main issues, just in general, when it comes to these media outlets and the way they
censor shit.
No, not in a way, exactly. The way they will censor basically their opinions. You know what I'm saying? True. Depending on what artist they're speaking to. I got a major issue with that. Yeah, and that topic, even though it's an old topic, it actually was bothering me for a while. The situation with Dolph and Soulja Boy, where Dolph went around lying, talking about he was offered a $20 million deal, True. Which if anybody got any type of sense, that's bogus. That's bogus. Even now, comparing popularity status from 6ix9ine and Dolph, we all know who has more popularity. And the last thing that surfaced with his deal was $10 million, and he had Billboard hits.
True. So why
Dolph ain't had none of that, but he running around here talking about he had a $20 million deal, but don't want to discuss what label it came from. And when Soulja Boy went up to Everyday Struggle, the aggression they brought that man.
Yeah. Like, why do you have so many businesses? But
yeah, Nadeska was tripping on that. The way academics want to see
they
emails.
Basically, pull up his receipts.
Yeah,
they want to see proof.
And you know what I'm saying, when it comes to academics, he always said he's a number guy. He want to see the numbers. He want to see the paperwork. So when Soulja Boy's there, just because they feel he Lil Draco, he just Lil guy, they push up on him with a different type of aggression that they didn't, you know what I'm saying, bring that same energy to Young Dolph. They didn't even really question Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? And no type of detail when they was when he came up there, I think with his artist Key Glock, and they was promoting their latest project, which was a couple months ago. But the way Soulja Boy had to show his emails about his little console gaming, even though he was G about what it was, he wasn't claiming that he was selling an Xbox or a PS4. Yeah, he replicated the look, but he was upfront about the components that was in the inside, and it basically was all retro emulators. You know what I'm saying? And they still was like just being crazy aggressive with the man, but he pulled out his receipts showing his emails when he just got $250,000. You know what I'm saying? And they just kept pushing up on him. But when Dolph was there, they didn't ask him about the $10 million deal. They didn't even bring up the time he went for like a year or two claiming $20 million deal. And then even prior to this, like a year prior, everybody had the knowledge that Dolph was a solo artist, that he was independent.
Right.
And that's what he was pushing for a minute. Like they say, a lot of these artists already had backing from the machine and from the label, but they know the audience and their fans like to hear that they're independent, because it makes them feel like they're getting all this buzz and all this attention just from their hard work, which they doing their hard work, but the machine is behind them. But they keep it on the low until the last minute. And then he even came out with a video saying, "Oh, I've been lying to you guys. I actually been signed the deal and blase. And then when he went there,
nobody confronts him and asks
that shit just floats.
Why'd y'all do that? But if Soulja Boy did that, if he said he was signed like anything, like just like how he said he was gonna go platinum, like the first week. And if he did an interview right then and that week, they would have said, "What's up with you not going platinum?" You know what I mean? But they would have not asked Dolph that, They would have just, I feel like they just would have went around the corner and just said, "Hey, like
dodging it. The same way
Stop dodging shit.
Soulja Boy brought up that $400 million deal that he had like in the works with some poker company. And he was supposed to get some percentage based off of whatever was sold. And he kind of exaggerated, talking about it was a $400 million deal. But the level that academic takes it to break down the truth every time it's regarding Soulja. and I understand a little bit of it because Soldier Boy he be running around here with the BS sometimes.
Yeah,
so
lot of bullshit.
Yeah, so I could feel that. But my whole thing is have the same energy when these other artists are going around, street or not street. Break down they bullshit. When they claiming these false deals that they didn't get offered, go ahead and get
ask
the paperwork.
Him a question. What can they do to
everybody
you?
know Academic is plugged in with a lot of labels. He talks to them directly because they already know he has a fan base to push all these younger artists, so they stay in contact with him.
True.
So my whole thing is come with that same energy and aggression, whether it's to Soulja Boy, whether it's to Bow Wow, because the Bow Wow challenge, or whether it's to Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying?
To anybody, actually.
If I was interviewing Young Dolph, I would have asked him straight up. I would have said, why you always getting shot at and never shooting back?
Yeah.
That would have been my main question.
True.
He keeps running right here talking about his street and keeps subliminally dissing CMG, but every time he in the news with it, he's the one getting shot at. That shit is just hilarious, man.
Yeah, like that shit is funny. I ain't even think about that.
Yeah, just like every time, man. But yeah, that's basically my feelings on that. Like they need to stop, you know what I'm saying, direct the energy differently based on if they fear that a motherfucker may be more street than the other and they don't want to be attacked or disrespected on TV. Like they can't clip it out. The shit's not live anyways.
Yeah. It's just an industry game.
Yeah, I don't know why they be playing that like that.
The industry game, and everybody just want to play and, just say something about numbers or, just trick the fan base of, making them love them,
And that's probably and then transitioning to the next topic, that's probably why YK Osiris came up with his video. That was another topic you wanted to speak on.
Yeah, like he came up recently
related to numbers. Because why else is he signed the deal, right?
Yeah.
All right then.
He signed his deal. He sold under less than 10,000. His first week, which everybody needs to start realizing. First week numbers is bullshit. Like I could be busy the first week and not listen to him, and I could be his number one fan, but I can't get to my damn music in time for me to really take in,
they take those numbers too serious.
They take that kind of way too serious, but with him just leaning on to, he believed that the industry is, all Illuminati and all that, which it probably is a bad game,
but the Illuminati,
like, come on, man.
Throws me off because like a couple people have said, if there was an Illuminati, us black people would be getting no type of invitation, and no matter how you want to look at it.
If it was, I don't even think he'd be in jail. I don't think he went to jail. They would have been like, no, we gonna keep you here. But instead, he went to jail for what he did with his girlfriend. Got out of jail.
What was claimed? What claimed? Allegedly, we don't.
Yeah, we don't know.
Allegedly,
a lot of these,
we don't need to be getting sued. So allegedly.
So what he did, got out of jail, played They Won't Let Me Out, like he's the coolest dude.
I didn't even get to see that clip.
That was just the funniest clip ever, when I seen him, it just made me giggle, but with him saying that, if him signing a deal saying nothing comes for God, this is bad, I only do it for my family, that's cool. But don't say that. It's just like how I feel.
What do you mean that's cool, but don't say that?
That's cool, as in that's cool if you feel like that, but just don't say it. You just keep that to yourself.
So he can feel some way, but he can't express his feelings about how he feels.
He can, but it's just like I feel like he's only saying that to stop the next R&B artist that can be the king of R&B. That's gonna come up before, after him. So he's probably just scaring people that be like, oh no, I don't want to go through that industry stuff.
I don't think that's scaring anybody, because you got to think about it. Somebody that's coming, whether it's from the hood or just from an unfortunate situation where, you know what I'm saying, they're struggling, their parents are struggling. Yeah. I don't think no words coming out of that man's mouth is going to determine whether this up and coming artist signs a deal.
You never know. He could be looking up to him. You never know. He can.
But I know that if I need this money, ain't nobody gonna influence me not to sign. If the deal was good, no one's gonna influence me to not get myself out of a bad situation and position myself to move forward in life.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to just learn from my mistakes as I go. You know, as long as the deal isn't some crazy ass deal to where, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just stuck in this shit forever. Like, as long as there's a way I can benefit, give me a check, and build my following, I'm taking the deal. I'm taking the deal.
Yeah, that's true.
But the stuff he did speak about, like, I feel Like, I understand what you're saying, that it's kind of pointless to be talking about this now. If you sign the deal, what's the point?
Yeah, you already walked into the door.
Yeah, but it seems like he was like personally addressing some of his fans that was in the comments. That was the interpretation I got, like when I checked out the clip in the way like he's into the phone. It seems like,
well, yeah, he's on live, so
it seems like he's directing messages straight to them.
Yeah,
that's what it seemed like. Yeah. So it just seemed like he's trying to let them know that all these people that's running around talking about, thank God that I got this deal, or I wouldn't have got this record deal if it wasn't for God. I wouldn't have got this #1 track or album if it wasn't for God. He was all saying none of this shit is connected to God. Yeah. Basically, it's all the devil's work based on the type of music that people are promoting. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's basically the message he was trying to convey to everybody. This is all the devil's work. So when you get this big check, get this #1, don't get out there saying thank God, because if we're not singing about God, rapping about God, then it's not for God. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what he was saying, that too, but that shit really has no correlation with his fucking album, with his album sales, because most of the more than likely he's feeling some type of way because of those sales. Every time
it's either the sales or people didn't take in when he said he's the king of R&B.
And I just think he did that for record sales. He can't. I heard one good song from him, which was actually a good song.
Yeah,
based off of that song, I would think that his record sales would be a little bit more higher than that, but he probably just haven't, you know what I'm saying, got into their ears yet.
Yeah, or just people ain't got attached. They still looking at the real king of R&B, which is Chris Brown. So it's like when
for his generation, at least
for his generation, but it's still like, it's just you can't pass the torch to somebody else if somebody else still has it. So it's like,
well, there's a separation though, because he's speaking about, I'm pretty sure the little guy's speaking about generations. He's not in Chris Brown generation. He's in a generation after that. He's basically in a generation with Jacquees.
Yeah.
So
that's why I think he's really. I don't really know like R&B like male singers.
I can say Jacquees is hitting harder than him.
So maybe that's who he's probably just directing everything
because
to.
Jacquees just recently said that. So I'm pretty sure everybody gotta throw some controversy out there to get their record sales. A lot of people don't want to they don't want to let the music speak for themselves. They want to let the gimmick speak so people can go buy an album.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like most people is doing.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just too much BS. All that BS. And that reminds me about this other topic with TMZ, which is a week or two old, but everybody liked to crown TMZ basically like the #1 source for authentic information all the time.
Right.
And they got, I won't say like a long history, but they got a couple times under their belt when they released bogus information.
Yeah, a little bit of resume, like,
to
like,
where it's been 100% bogus. You know what I'm saying? Then they had to come in, you know what I'm saying, retract their statement and try to clean up their little shit. True. And that's basically what they did. Remember when that stuff came out with Ebro, and they were saying Ebro, what were they saying that Ebro, they talked to an executive from Hot 97, and that Ebro said he wasn't going to play none of the 6ix9ine music, none of it. And we all know Ebro, come on, he is going to play it. Yeah. Whatever's hot. This is a radio station. They're not playing it for themselves. They're spinning it for the listeners. Mm-hmm. So if the listeners is wanting to hear whatever the 6ix9ine come out and rap about, and just to be clear, we don't condone none of that shit, none of that snitching. We just speaking from a factual point when it comes to whether his music going to be played or not.
Yeah.
And
his music's going to get played.
Exactly.
Everybody knows
as long as there's a buzz behind it, they're playing the music.
Yeah.
But TMZ tried to come out and say an executive said they wasn't playing nothing, that they haven't been playing nothing, which coming directly from Ebro, he said that's bogus because they already had 3 DJs, including Funk Flex, that's already been spinning his other records. And he said, if it's hot, we still going to spin it. We still going to spin it. You know what I'm saying? But whenever TMZ drops something, everybody just, like I said,
run straight towards,
they crown them like the most factual media outlet, which 95, 96% of the time they accurate, but sometimes they release some bullshit.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do.
They just jump straight into some
straight bullshit.
Yeah, straight bullshit.
Like those new Yeezys.
Yeah.
The ones you said you like.
Yeah. I like. You want to send me them?
Tell me about those Yeezys.
Man,
tell me about those Yeezys, man.
Man, no disrespect to Kanye and his genius thoughts, but I don't know what the fuck you thinking about them damn shoes. You know, like
I do not know.
I have no clue. I just know your feet won't stink when you put them in. You know,
it got so many holes.
Yeah, it got so many holes in them. You know, but it's like I don't know what he's thinking about. I don't know who's gonna wear. What his fans gonna wear them, but them shoes are damn ugly.
And that's the thing with just the public nowadays. They want to ride that wave.
Yeah, they just want to ride the wave. Like, oh, them shoes.
It's 100 motherfuckers on the right with these ugly shoes on. They surfing, they on the wave. They gonna hop on that wave. It could be two people to the left with some fresh.
Like I'm gonna be real. The Balenciaga shoes, them big ass air shoes is ugly as shit to me.
Everybody's wearing
them.
That's the wave, though.
Yeah, that's the wave. Like, you know, like I don't understand what them shoes do. Hopefully, when you go overboard or you jump out the plane, a big ass parachute come up, or you float, because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And it's like everybody, you know? Lil Baby, Meek, like all these guys that you can like tell they got some swag in their fashion, but just because these shoes are just on the like wave, the trending topic, they gonna ride. And them bitches is ugly.
Man, ugly.
I'm trying to see those new Yeezys, but I seen a quick picture of them, and what it look like? Here it goes. A fucking.
You see him?
They look like some beach shoes, like something you gonna put on your feet when you go in the water.
That shit look like honeycombs. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with them. Like
but they gonna outsell in every store, like, you know, because it's Kanye.
But God, somebody needs to be real and say that ain't it. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it. You know, like does he have friends that just tell him it's not it? Like, you know,
most likely not. With a lot of the outrageous shit he been just like blurting out to the media.
He is setting us up for like poverty. You know, like poverty. Like that's what we setting us for when we want those type of clothes. We all gonna be wearing Yeezys in the future. If I
want to wear his clothes, I'll just poke a couple of holes in my shirt.
Yeah. It looks like the Book of Eli. Have you ever seen the Book of Eli, the movie Book of Eli with Denzel Washington? So. Yeah, it looks like their whole wardrobe came from Yeezy.
You literally could just cut a couple holes around the neck, and for sure it's a Yeezy shirt.
Yeah.
A little bit more difficult to get some Yeezy shoes.
Like if we cut like a hole in this shirt right now, you good. Probably get copyright just because I got a hole in the shirt.
This is ridiculous. I'm actually going to keep an eye on this. I want to see how fast they sell out. Yeah, and how much they make. I do want to see. These
that's cool.
Just ugly.
That's cool.
I might have to put them on the screen for you guys if y'all haven't seen them. But
only way he gonna see how fast they sell out is because he's trying to get them. The only way.
I'll never buy these shoes. I'm only rocking with retros, and these is just they're not my style. No disrespect to Kanye. All the rich people gonna have them on, but they're just not my style. So I don't think I can support that, and I can't support that.
Can't jump into that. You know, jumping. Hey, speaking of jumping. Let's speak about Russ, you know.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. Yeah. Airhead statement of the week. Yeah. We're going to segue into the airhead statement of the week. Okay. Quapdad 400 gets jumped by Russ and his people. Joe Budden, for some reason, you know, when you dick surfing, you like to just
say anything
and not see things for what it is. Sometimes you get, I guess Joe Budden got blinded by the dick. Yeah. But for some reason, this guy said
a lot of people do
that Russ did not jump him just because Russ didn't approach him with the intentions to jump him.
Jumping somebody.
That don't mean he didn't jump him. If there's more than two people fighting you at once, you're getting jumped. So you're telling me if I approach you just to have a conversation about a situation and I end up shooting you, but because I approach you without the intentions to shoot you.
We were just talking.
Yeah, that mean I didn't shoot you right. Yeah. That bullet that went in or stayed in, it's not there. He didn't get shot because I didn't approach him with that intention. Talking, you know. So I got to crown him airhead statement of the week.
Yeah,
you cannot be riding somebody's dick that bad that you say because he didn't approach him with the intentions that they didn't actually jump them. They
fuck was it, Joe? That's exactly. All we want to know. What the hell was it, Joe?
Give us the real response on that.
Yeah, because we want to know. What the fuck is jumping now?
Exactly. What's the stipulation? Did he just recreate the stipulation?
That's what I was about to ask. Like, is it more now 3-on-1 is a jump?
Exactly. Or it got to be 5-on-1.
Yeah, 5-on-1.
Come on now.
Yeah, maybe
get it
so.
together.
Who knows? And if you don't kick or anything that's not considered
exactly.
even jumping because you didn't even get kicked.
I was blown back when I heard him say that. Maul, this is on a Joe Budden podcast. Maul's the only one that had some, you know what I'm saying, sensible thinking regarding that situation. He was trying to explain to him, no, Joe, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no way around it. Multiple people fought that man. He was backed into the trailer,
whatever.
When he ran to the corner,
when he got punched, everybody just started running.
Yeah, you just seen a lot of scattering like roaches. But they did catch him in the corner before he tried to slither through the fence, and they were punching on him. More than one people. He got jumped. There's no way that we can try to, you know what I'm saying, flip that and say it wasn't a jump just because he liked Russ. And Russ a cool guy. I respect the one thing that Russ is doing for up and coming independent artists. He's trying to teach them
the game.
The game, exactly. He's trying to give you the ins and outs and lets you know how to basically get your music on placements, letting you know how you don't need the label. So don't come up thinking that's your only way to blow up. If you put the work in, shit, you can reap the benefits. And that's basically the message he's trying to preach to everybody. So I respect that.
Respect that to Russ.
One thing too that Quapdad got to understand, if you're going to put somebody's name in the track, you know
you
that
better
they
be ready
that
for
at
anything.
the festival. Exactly. So at least be expecting the worst.
Yeah. And
especially if you DM'd him and he never even acknowledged the DM. So he's already he's basically,
you already know he's basically keeping the same energy you put out.
He's not even responding to you. So he's it's up. When I see you, what's up? So Quapdad should have been ready. Tighten up his security because he supposedly only had like 2 or 3 people with him. So tighten up a little bit.
Tighten up just a little bit more, and
tighten up.
Swing back. Don't run.
No. He fought back. Supposedly they didn't release all the footage. But
that's true. Because some people only showed that.
And to be honest, they jumping was trash because if there's multiple people jumping on one guy, I don't see how these guys never. Exactly, crawl away or something. How you don't got bruises, black eyes? These guys really don't know how to jump, so they just really want to throw hands at the air. They ain't really, you know what I'm saying, bringing harm to nobody. And he's a little guy. So for multiple of you guys to jump him and
snatch him up and just
didn't really do much. That was trash.
Neither here or there though. But
that's gonna be the ending of this podcast. This is episode 2.5. Episode 2 got trashed somehow, so we had to hit y'all with the 2.5. But we're gonna close out. You guys enjoy y'all night. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button,
make sure
and check us out next week for the next video. We got some good topics coming up for you guys. Peace out.
Peace.